so what we're going to do next is we're going to make a kind of container for all the information that you're going to dump into it. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to set up a grid. We're going to set up some text boxes and give ourselves a kind of consistent layout for the document. To do that, we're going to use something called master pages. So if you look on your right here, you'll see this panel. There's something called properties, pages, and CC library. So we're going to look at pages, and you'll see we have page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, which corresponds to these guys. And then you'll see we have something called a parent. So this is your master page, and if I double click there, you can see I've clicked into just this one page. What this means is that anything I do here, so if I, let's just take a box here, we'll get into this later, but I'll maybe put some text in this box, and maybe I'll just fill with placeholder text. Let me try a different box. Like that. And there we go. So then you'll see, ignore that guy, you'll see here that every page now has that text on it. So anything that I do on this master page, so I'll grab some rulers, so some guides, throw those on, they're going to show up here. Okay. Now I don't want those in particular, so I'm just going to delete them now. And what I want to do first off is I'll just set up some guides. So you have margins here that show you the edges of the page. And what I want to do is I want to set out some columns. And I'm going to, I think let's do 8 columns. Is that right? So what we have on that, I think. So I'm doing 8 columns, and then I'm going to also do 8 rows. So I can say layout, create guides, and I can create a number of rows. I could also have done the columns through this as well, but I'm going to do another 8 guides here, and you can see I have the option to fit it to between the margins of the page. I'm going to stick with the margins like I did with that one. If I had done previous ones, I could remove them if I wanted. Something called the gutter. So the gutter, and actually this is a nice feature, I can just preview what that's going to look like. So if I make the gutter bigger, you can see the spaces between the lines get bigger, right? But I don't want that. Just go back to where we were, if I can. I don't know why 16767 is the magic number there, but we'll just go back to that. Oh, it's just the conversion of picas to inches, and there we go. So we'll just leave it like that for now. The other thing I can do is similar to the other platforms. I can work with layers. So since I made these objects on that layer, I'm just going to call this layer guides. Let's say, okay. And I can make 2 more layers. I can make as many layers as I want, but I'm just going to make a layer called images, and I'll make a layer called text. And yeah, we'll do our best to keep everything on there as we like, keeping images on images and text on text. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some what I'm calling footer text for us. So this is text that will show up on every page. So I don't want to have to edit this every time. It'll just be a consistent set of text. So how I'm going to do that, I'm going to should be zooming in. Yeah, there we are. I'm just going to make a little text box. So you saw me pick the T there. I'm just going to type some text. I think I had ARC 3501. And I'm just going to drag that down here into the footer area. And I'm going to do a couple things with that. Let me just do the three. I'll do the three of these, and then I'll come back and do some edits with that in the next go around. Just do some basic text stuff here. So pop that guy down, and for this one I'm just going to center it. So I can go up here to these toolbars and pick my paragraph tool there. And again, this little video control is really getting in the way repeatedly. I have to keep moving it around. All right, where was I? So I can set this as a center, right justify. I'm just going to center justify it. I'll kind of copy this, paste it. I think. Did that copy paste? Control C, Control V. There we go. And I will drag that guy to the right here, line him up. I'll pick that, and I'll just say to the right with you. I'll stop it there, and I'll show you just some quick text editing, how we can work with those text boxes.